This Alexa Flash Briefing is sponsored by Team Automotive Group.
Hey there, good morning and welcome to the second day of the brand new year. It is 2024, and if you're choosing to wake up with us every day, we thank you for that, and we certainly appreciate that start. I start outside looking out from our Sky 9 camera network, and you can see as we look in from Port Allen into the city of Baton Rouge, well, the sun has come up over the beautiful city skyline. Now, don't let that fool you. While the sun is still up today, it is cold as we start out. Temperatures are around the mid-30s in the capital area, in New Roads and in Gonzales, still seeing between 30 degrees and 38 degrees, so stay warm because it's still going to be cold as we make our way through the morning hours. In fact, a look at 9 o'clock is going to be right around 41 degrees, and we're going to get as high as about 60 degrees today, and then it starts dropping down as we get into the early evening hours. Now, we want to alert you to this. 24 hours from now, we're looking at that, a different picture, a wet one. And so Dr. Steve Caparata tracking these the line of storms coming in about 24 hours. Again, a stray shower is not out of the picture today, but he wants to let you know this, especially if you plan on maybe heading back to work tomorrow. You maybe took off an extra day today, so that is something to be alert of before you start figuring out what you're going to wear, figuring out maybe how to get the kids to daycare. Our team is going to stay on top of this and let you know if this is going to change, if we're going to see less or more of this. Again, a lot to note, but an early heads up. And a look at the 10-day pattern. Yeah, we're going to see more of that wet weather coming in this weekend and then early on next week. Nothing to be concerned about. We're just tracking this so you know how we're starting the week. Something to keep our eyes on, especially as Monday. It's a big day in our part of the world, Inauguration Day. The WAP First Alert Storm Team keeping an eye on all of it for you. In the news world, keeping an eye on this, starting you out with a look at the news headlines. We've just confirmed with Baton Rouge Police that they are now investigating another shooting there. You're getting a look at that pin drop. So this is the 4500 block of Sherwood Street. It's between Evangeline and Prescott Road. And you can see here, not far from the interstate there at I-110, kind of east of that area. We're told that a juvenile was shot around 7:10. This is last night, New Year's Day. Aside from that, well, the details are pretty skim. Baton Rouge Police just telling us all they know right now is that a juvenile was shot there just after 7 o'clock Monday evening. And that's not all. We've just learned about a new shooting earlier this morning. This is the one that our live crew went out to right before 5 o'clock. Now, we're told the Baton Rouge Police Department and the coroner's office were called out to this area. This is actually a look at Main Street and Atkinson Street. Around 2:45, that's where they found a woman there in that area shot to death. And again, aside from that, they don't know many other details. We're just told that this was a deadly shooting. You know, EMS responded somewhere around in that area as well. We're still working to confirm and kind of connect the dots here, but we'll let you know when we find some new details. New Year's Day, particularly busy for them. In fact, they're investigating multiple shootings where at least 5 people were shot on New Year's Day, and that's just in the city of Baton Rouge. So let's start here because this scene is kind of complex too. So as many as 5 people were shot within a few blocks of each other. And we're told that the first incident is a drive-by shooting near Prescott and Evangeline. Now this happened Monday afternoon. We've sent you that alert to your phone, so you may have tracked this throughout the day. And then not far after, we're told another teenager and adult were shot on Victory Drive and Linden Street. Now those people are still kind of working through those injuries at a local hospital. But in that drive-by shooting earlier on in the day, well, we're told the teenager died as a result of their injuries there. Again, these are a lot of different shootings to follow, and we've reached out to Baton Rouge Police to see if any of these are connected and if they have any more details to share. Because again, we've not learned the identity of any of these people. We have not learned any other details about whether there's a suspect or motive in any of the cases over the last 48 hours. So please, 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 that number to call is Crime Stoppers. If you can think of any detail that jogs your memory about any of the streets I just mentioned, and we need you to keep that number handy because officials in Pointe Coupee Parish, they're investigating a deadly shooting too. This one goes back a little bit further here, so think back to New Year's Eve night. We're told that the Pointe Coupee Sheriff's Office, well, they are actually called out to a local emergency room around 11:45 New Year's Eve night, that's December 31st. We're told a teenager showed up there with gunshot wounds, a 19-year-old. Well, that teenager ended up dying from their injuries. But aside from that, deputies have little other details to work off of. If you can think about maybe you heard something or you saw something or maybe a specific location that can help this investigation, go ahead and call the Pointe Coupee Parish Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Also having a crime alert here out of Mississippi. This is key. We need you to get a good look at this man right here. So this is actually Sammy Patrick. And we're told from authorities out of Mississippi that he's actually wanted for capital murder. This after allegedly murdering a woman and setting her on fire on Saturday afternoon. This is kind of in the Jackson area. Now, Louisiana State Police, they're getting involved in this manhunt because Mississippi authorities had asked them to. They believe he may be in our area. In fact, he was seen near the St. Francisville area getting gas. Not far before that, well, alleged armed robbery at a Subway in Wilkinson County in Mississippi. So they're asking you to keep an eye out for him and also this vehicle. You're looking at a Ford truck here. It's got a disabled tag and it reads a specific number, DBW 5119. I know that's a lot of jargon thrown at you. That's why we need you to go to this story and share it on Facebook so everybody can get a good look at him. Hopefully tell a friend and tell authorities if they happen to see him in our part of the world. Hey, keep in mind, because it is January 2nd, what are you doing with that tree? You still keeping it out, maybe making it a Mardi Gras tree? Probably won't last until then, even though Mardi Gras is early this year, especially if you have a live tree. So how about putting it to some good use? Southeastern Louisiana University, they are collecting your live trees because they'd like to use it to protect some of our coastal wetlands right along the state's border there. And so if you're thinking, okay, I am thinking about doing this, I'm going to do it this weekend, well, you're in luck because starting this Thursday, Southeastern Louisiana University is collecting them at 3 different drop-off sites in Hammond and in Ponchatoula. Keep in mind, if you live in the Baton Rouge area, Breck is still accepting your live trees, sans decorations and the tree stand. You just have to drop them off at 6 Breck Park locations. They have designated drop-off spots at 6 of those locations, and we've got that for you on our 9 News app as well. This year is a year of opportunity, quite literally. Kelly Hubbard spoke with Breck to talk about all of the incoming opportunities that they're seeing. In fact, because of some new industries moving into Louisiana, think cybersecurity, well, there are over 500 jobs that are going to be added in that sector this year. Another thing Breck is working on is retaining and recruiting talented folks to call Baton Rouge home. Whether you are from here or whether you're moving here, they want to keep you in the capital region. In fact, they're launching a $1 million campaign to try to recruit talent and put Baton Rouge on the map, as they say. They want people to know that this is a great place to call home. There's a lot of economic opportunity. And if you're looking for jobs in specific sectors, not only oil and gas, but cybersecurity, in education, they're saying that this is the place for you. If you'd like to read more on those opportunities and that $1 million campaign, well, Callie Hubbard's got the details for you in this story on the 9 News app. Heads up, we're taking you to Ascension Parish today. Well, it is inauguration day for elected officials there in AP. At 10 a.m. today, they're hosting an inauguration ceremony for elected officials, including the re-election of Clint Quintmaw of parish president and all 11 council members. That's happening at 10 a.m. today at Lamar Dixon at the Rev Center. You are invited to attend, and we'll bring you those updates later on tonight. We can't leave you without saying congratulations. A number of families in the capital area welcoming some brand new babies to the world on New Year's Day. We took a look at Women's Hospital and Baton Rouge General. You're looking now at baby Avina and baby Manolo. 2 beautiful bundles of joy to local families here. Congratulations to you and Happy New Year to all of you. We hope that this is a great one for you, and we hope that you come back and join us tomorrow here for this Alexa briefing. Have a great day.
Sponsored by Team Automotive Group.